Thank you so much for the point about the ideology of the Houthis, because I think it's not easy actually to understand the whole formula about the Houthi ideology, because they started actually with different grievance, with different ideology at the beginning. And I was looking, actually, this is in 2018. I interviewed so many Houthi leaders when I was in Sana'a, and some of them were from the Shabab al-Mu'min school. And what I noticed that there's a kind of evolution among the Houthi movement. It started, as Nadwa mentioned, with from the Jarudi Zaydis, not from Zaydi school only, because there are so many branches actually. They have Jarudiyas, Zaydi, and they have Sulaimaniya, which is, has, so many links with the Shawkani school. But they are coming from Jarudiya school, which has so many links with Imamat family and the Shia 12 verse school as well. Then they started in 2004 as they are just Zaydi school, and they have this kind of grievance. Then when they became larger, they started talking. This is throughout the sixth round of conflict in Yemen between 2004 and 2010. They started talking about, yeah, we are we have grievance because we were overlooked and we are marginalized. Then when they took over Saada, they started talking on behalf of Saada. Then they started talking about the position of being a political entity in Yemen, and they want to have this kind of position. And I think this kind of multi-identities make us losing in which position or in which category we should put the Houthi movement. And today they are talking about we are the real representative of the country. And if you just read the national vision of the Houthis, where they put their vision about how they can end conflict in Yemen, they speak, frankly, we are the representative of Yemenis, and even the local parties in Yemen, they are just a part of the Saudi-led coalition military campaign, and we cannot actually deal with them as just local groups. And this is actually something need to be understood. The second point related to how we can understand the interplay between the Houthis and Al-Qaeda and ISIS. And I think in this point specifically, we need to redefine the mutual or common ground between the two groups. We always actually classify them as enemies. And this is true actually. But if you go deeply, they are partners, because the existence of the first party is fueling the existence of the other. And this is actually something need to be understood. And the second point related to why people joined Al-Qaeda, for instance. I was in some districts in Al-Bayda in 2013, and somebody told me, look, there are so many people who joined Al-Qaeda not because they are convinced about Al-Qaeda ideology, but it's the only way they take revenge. And I think we need to understand the rule of long-standing grievances here, and why people actually join Al-Qaeda and how they perceive this kind of conflicts. The third point related to Salafis, and I think here we need to understand that there are lots of divisions within the Salafis. Yeah. Today we have Salafis who are with the Emiratis, Salafis who are with the Saudis, Salafis who are fighting in the line of the Islah party, and we have Salafis who are in the line of the Houthi movement. The political advisor of Mahdi al-Mashab is Muhammad An'am, who is a leader in the Rashad party, Salafi leader. And we have also the Ma'bar Salafi school. It is in the line of the Houthis. We cannot actually categorize the Salafi school. And the last point related how the transformations of conflict is bringing actually different narratives. Today, when we look at this kind of transformation, there is a kind of liquid loyalty, liquid alliances. So in some areas, for instance, people actually became less religious and more talking about nationalism. And we have seen actually so many movements talking about these kind of identities. And we have also seen some Salafis and some people who were more conservative talking today about nationalism and their conflict with the Houthi movement. And I think these kind of points need to be taken into consideration when it comes to interplay between the different ideological groups.